On a recent video, I mentioned that I'd bought a new camera, the Insta360 X3. Today, after a few months of use, I'm going to tell you exactly why I think that this is the perfect camera for filming adventures. If you hang around to the end, you'll see some of the creative stuff that the phone app can do, and I've also uploaded some of the videos that I've done with the camera so you can see some of the features that the camera can use. I'll start with what I don't like about the camera. And the first thing is these lenses. You can see how far they stick out. The reason is it's a 360 camera, and obviously they have to stick out, otherwise they won't be able to hide the camera and film 360 degrees. Unfortunately, it also makes them very susceptible to getting scratched. You can see it's touching the case now. You can't put the camera down anyway because you risk damaging those lenses. The second thing I don't like is workflow. If you want to use this as a regular action camera, you need to reframe all your shots because it films in full 360. And that's an extra step in your workflow. And it takes a lot of time. There's a few extra steps. You've got to choose where you want to reframe it. You've got to trim the video to the length that you require and then export it so that you can then import it into your regular editor to add to your video. Of course, if you're using expensive software, there is a chance that there's a plugin and you can edit the 360 video directly into your software. The other option is obviously to leave the video in a 360 mode and film 360 videos. Again, time consuming, needs a lot of resource on your computer, and it views differently when you upload it to YouTube. The last thing I don't like about the camera, or I don't mind it so much because I'm not too much of a fan of uploading 4K videos to YouTube, but when you reframe your 360 video into a regular 16:9, you actually end up with 1080p video. The resolution of the camera is 5.7K, but that's for the full 360 degrees. So when you reframe it into normal screen, you're only getting 1080p. I don't have an issue with that. I upload 99% of my videos to YouTube in 1080p. You're not going to see the difference if you're watching it on your phone or your iPad or any other tablet. Maybe if you watch it on TV, you'll see the difference. Now for the pros. I reckon this is the best camera for filming adventures. The main reason is it films full 360 degrees, so you're never going to miss any of the action. Think about maybe you're out hiking and you're filming the track in front of you and you hear something behind you and you turn around and there's a kangaroo or a wombat. Well, you've been filming the full 360 degrees, so you haven't missed anything. It's there. You just need to reframe that video in post-production. The second good thing is, because it's a 360 camera, it doesn't matter if it's level or not, because you're going to reframe it in post anyway, and you've got the whole view. You've got the full 360 sphere, so it doesn't matter if your camera's not horizontal, you can worry about that later. The other thing is, because there's two lenses, it can hide the selfie stick. So you can walk around with the selfie stick on a hike or mount it on the roof of your car or however you want to do it, and the selfie stick will be hidden and you'll get drone style shots, just like you can see on the screen now. Another thing about reframing, because you've got the full 360 degrees, you can do almost a third-person style video. So you can mount the camera, as I did recently on my Big River video, and you can walk past the camera from one side to the other, and then because you're reframing it in post, it looks like you're tracking that person. So there's a second person filming and you're just walking past. It's a great effect, used properly. Another thing I like about it is this massive screen. It's touchscreen and the font is huge, so you can see exactly what you're doing, especially for someone like me that usually wears glasses. I don't have to wear the glasses to operate the camera. I can push the buttons, I can slide it across, I can view what I've already filmed, and it works fantastically. No issues at all. So I mentioned post-production and reframing of videos. The Insta360 comes with its own app for iPhone or for Android, and there's also a computer version, so you can edit on your phone or you can download everything to your PC or to your Mac and you can edit on there as well, which is a bit easier because the screen's a bit bigger. But the phone app has more creative things that you can do with the videos, and there's a bit of AI stuff that happens in there to create different styles of videos, which I'll show you some at the end if you stick around to the end. There'll be some examples. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give it a like, hit that thumbs up, and if you want more of the same, please subscribe to the channel. Of course, the camera doesn't just do video, it does magnificent photos as well. You can do full 360 photos, or you can just use the single lens and take regular photos up to 72 megapixels. So pretty impressive. Has full HDR, so you can take HDR photos. Video specs are 4K up to 30 frames per second, or I use 25. And there are various modes. You can have a follow me mode where it films just on the one side. That's only in 1080p. Or you can use both sides. You can choose if you want to use the front camera. You can choose if you want to use the back camera. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube if you want to find out how to use it. But for me, I think it's the perfect adventure camera. And I'll show you some examples of the stuff that I've filmed so far. Thanks for watching to the end. Like I said, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in buying a camera, if you use the link down below, you'll be supporting the channel, and you'll also get a free selfie stick with the camera. So go ahead, buy one, you won't be disappointed. See you soon.